Zdravkoming is now live. Streaming NBA 2K26, Wnba 2K26 Golden State Valkyrie franchise mode.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Golden State Valkyries. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. Tonight's game is part of the Commissioner's Cup. So guys, what's the biggest motivation for these players in the Cup?
What about the final game grand prize money? Every player in the championship game, whether you win or you lose, gets a bonus. But the winning players are going to get a little bit more. So I would say that's great incentive for them.
Here's Wnba, just 4 to shoot. Magbagor grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Sykes outside. Pass to Wnba, to the paint. A nice shot by Magbagor.
While not letting the physical defense deter her, Magbagor plays with such tenacity.
Hayes with it. Pick by Wnba. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm. And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. From downtown, the Valkyries pull it in.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Drains the three-pointer.
Dynamic in the two-player game. Hayes doing it herself, making the deep end.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Wnba. Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 9. Great D that time from Brittany Sykes. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Picked by Wnba. Plenty of space. And again, it's the Storm missing. Here's Wnba. Jordan outside. There's the triple. Magbagor grabs the miss.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
After missing the 2023 season on maternity leave, it's great to have Skylar Diggins back in action.
No doubt. One of the most dynamic guards the league has ever seen. Diggins didn't miss a beat, averaging 15 points and 6 assists last year. Into her mid-30s, she's still got it.
And she makes the first. No good on the second free throw. With a 25-15 record last season, it was a return to the playoffs for Seattle.
Well, 2023 was the first time the Storm missed the playoffs in 8 years. But they made that Wnba signing, and that propelled them right back into the postseason.
Magbagor with the rejection.
Some ferocious defense from Magbagor. She has great instincts for finding blocks.
Screen by Magbagor. And again, it's the Storm missing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hayes up top. She's guarded by Sykes. Back to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. Wnba with the rebound. Sykes, right side. The kick out to Williams. Back to Sykes. Pass to Wnba. Shoots over Billings. And it's Wnba missing.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
For three, Tiffany Hayes.
Absolutely no fear, guys. Mixing it up in the paint with bigger players.
Screen by McBagor. Launches a three. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for her. 1 for 4 shooting.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Hayes. A nice shot by Benley. And it's the Storm with the ball. Sykes outside. Pass to Wnba. Monique Billings with some nice D.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Here's Hayes. Back to Billings. And the layup falls.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Wnba outside. Down low. After 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
And these two teams continue to trade punches back and forth like heavyweight fighters.
The momentum swings are impossible to keep track of. The energy in this building just keeps changing.
It's been such a crazy game. You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
And that one's good. Hayes.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
Seattle trailing here. Wnba outside. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Now here's Benley. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. McBagor with the rejection.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Pass to Benley. Hayes. The tray. McBagor grabs the miss. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. She's guarded by Hayes. Takes the three. Still looking for her first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Pass to Benley. Hayes. She's guarded by Sykes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. Wnba with the rebound. Seattle leading. Back to Sykes. Wnba sets a screen. Pass to Williams. Puts up a three. Valkyries with the rebound.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Thornton, she's guarded by Williams. Now here's Benley. Thornton outside. For 3, Tiffany Hayes. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game, and she's made 2 shots. Back to Williams. Wnba outside. And stolen by Hayes. Right wing. Pass to Billings. Hayes. Now here is Thornton. She's guarded by Sykes. And too long on the shot. And they can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move here.
Beyond the arc. Gets that one to drop. That's her 3rd field goal in 8 attempts.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Valkyrie's trail. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here is Hayes. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6.
Cuts right through the defense. Hayes is such a scrappy, tough player.
As a line for your Valkyries, Tiffany Hayes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. And good on both. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And what a bonus for them to end the quarter as she beats the buzzer.
Now that is how you use every last second on the clock.
And so the first quarter in the books. It's the Storm up 5. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through 1.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And it's the Valkyrie's ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Charles. The 3 is up. Brown grabs the board. To shoot. And the 3 ball is good.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the 3-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Yep, that goes.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Seattle calls timeout for one team tonight. This is also a big game in the Commissioner's Cup. They're still in it.
Yeah, they got something extra to play for, a spot in that midseason final, all that bonus money. Unfortunately, the other team is playing spoiler. They've been eliminated.
Came to see me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court.
Malunga launches it, but she recovers it. Swiped it away. And here we go, Valkyrie's fast break. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. The jump hook. Storm with the rebound.
Just a slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when you're scoring the ball at even a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take the lead.
And so it's Golden State with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Charles, guarded by Wheeler. Zandalasini buries it from three-point range.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Pass to Wheeler. Brown. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Zandalasini, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
She's really getting involved in the offense here after being held without a single point in the first quarter.
Here's Wheeler. Here's Brown. And again, it's the Storm missing. Right side, Charles. Pass to Zandalasini. Charles. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Zandalasini. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Now Brown. They need this. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for her. 1 for 4 shooting. The Valkyries trail. Outside Charles. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Seattle. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. And no good.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
Well, at the 2024 games in Paris, Dominique Malunga helped France capture silver.
Yeah, at just 18 years old, she was a key part of that France team. That performance, a big reason why she went so high in the draft.
Count that bucket.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Brown. Lets the three fly. Drops in the tray.
Look at how solid Brown's mechanics are. Zero hesitation on the catch and shoot bucket.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
All right, this is the court. Come on, it's loud for your return crew.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's pass to Thornton. Fires for three. Wnba with the rebound. Seattle in the lead. Wnba sets a screen. And it's off from three-point range.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, and Wnba's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
A nice shot by Wnba.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
First team.
That one on Billings.
Well, on the floor, Wnba can be so imposing. You know, she's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
Hi there. Hey.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, the most important part of the Commissioner's Cup, the fact that every team selects a charity that they're playing for.
Each great organization gets a donation. The winning team's charity gets an extra bonus. But really, most importantly, all the charities get some much-deserved recognition, publicity, and some love.
And so she makes both from the line.
You know, it was a bit odd last year to see Wnba in a Storm uniform.
Yeah, she'd been with the Sparks for 12 seasons, winning an MVP and a title with LA in 2016. Forever, no matter who she plays for the rest of her career, she'll be a fan favorite in SoCal.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
To the inside. Here's Wnba. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Golden State with the ball. Trailing by 4. Pass to Hayes. Pick by Wnba. 4 on the clock. Thornton outside. Wnba, defended by Magdagor.
Not only is the game neck and neck, but the rebounding battle is too. Very tight game on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have put in a terrific effort down low. She's picked it up since the start of the second. Her shots are starting to fall.
Pass to Billings. Hayes. Billings inside. She's covered by Wnba. And that one's good. Billings.
Yeah, late reaction to the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Screen by Magdagor. To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
I like how Magdagor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Pass to Hayes. Great D that time from Brittany Sykes. Picked by Wnba. Let's go with a 3. Valkyrie's with the rebound.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
There's a screen by Billings. Thornton up top. It's good from the top of the key.
Well, you have to run Thornton off her shot. You simply cannot let her get comfortable in the catch and fire.
Pass to Sykes. Back to Williams. Down low. Now Wnba. Shoots over Billings. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Pass to Williams. Wnba sets a screen. Williams can't get it to go.
You know, there are times it's okay to take that shot, but not many of them.
I think the only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer.
Now here is Thornton. Can't get it to fall. To the wing on the left. Pass to Magdagor. Misses the three. So we conclude the first half. Storm out in front, up 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You know what time it is. It's time for your big half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And measuring up the shot. Oh, sorry. Give it up for the participants.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. Pass to Sykes. Three-pointer. And it's Billings with the rebound. The Valkyries trail. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. She's guarded by Williams. Now Hayes. Here's Monique Billings with the three. No good.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Back to Williams. Pass to Sykes. Three-pointer. She can't get it to go.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Now Billings. She's covered by Wnba. Now here is Hayes. This one for three. It's rebounded by Seattle. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Soft touch off the glass.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Back Benley, and she gets it to go.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Seattle leading.
Hey, get outside!
There's the three. And it's Billings with the rebound.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Thornton. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that three-point ability.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Wnba, she's guarded by Billings. Outside for Sykes. The three-pointer, no good.
A lot of cranks by them early in the second here so far. Only one make on 5 tries.
Back to Thornton. Shot clock at 6. Tiffany Hayes for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Kayla Thornton.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Sykes outside. Wnba sets the screen. Lets it go from deep. Sykes with the bucket.
There's the competitive spirit of Brittany Sykes. You hit a 3 on her, she wants to get them right back.
Well, we've seen coaches ask 5'9" Brittany Sykes to be the one to jump opening tips, fellas. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, she's got great hops plus a crazy long wingspan. Those traits are also why she's, to me at least, the top defensive wing in the league.
Now here is Sykes. From past the arc. Valkyrie's with the rebound.
She's really slowed down here in the second half. Hasn't converted a three-pointer yet after that tremendous first half.
Hayes with it. She's guarded by Sykes. From the line, that's good on the jumper.
A crafty left-handed scorer. Hayes is always creating new ways to get buckets on opponents.
Screen by McMagor. Inside. Here's Wnba. The rebound by Thornton.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Outside Hayes for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Possesses unique capabilities. Hayes simply commands respect when she's got the ball in her hands.
Now here is Sykes from deep. And the Storm miss again. Just 1 point separating these teams.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing.
And the Valkyries, another bucket.
There isn't a whole lot they're doing right defensively. They haven't been able to be on the same page here in the second half.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The 3.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Now here's Billings.
6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
They only made 35% of their shots in the first half, but they're slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
Looking to end the run. And again, it's the Storm missing.
The Valkyries leading.
Pass to Hayes for 3. Wnba pulls it in.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
From outside the arc. And it's Hayes with the rebound. To the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now here is Sykes. Outside Williams. The 3.
Valkyries with the rebound.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Shoots the 3. McMagor grabs the miss.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
It's good from long range.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
Notice the squad was starting to wear down and called timeout to let them get their lungs back.
Zondelasini, forced in defending. Pass to Thornton. The three ball. Storm with the rebound. Brown with it. She has 6. Outside Wheeler. Just her first attempt. She squares up and sinks it.
Gotta watch out for Wheeler's jumper. She can beat opponents from all over the court.
Now Zondelasini. Out to the right wing. Outside Charles. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. The shot comes out. Seattle trailing here. Pass to Wheeler. For the tie. Alunga. Now Brown. Here's Wheeler for the lead. The rebound by Thornton. Now Zondelasini. Left side Charles for 3. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Valkyries on top. They lead by a bucket. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And we're set to start up the action in the 4th quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Gordon outside. Pass to Zondelasini. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Now here's Wheeler. To take the lead. That shot off.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
Here's Thornton. Misses the layup.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Lexi Brown on the wing. And that misses. That would have put them up. Now here is Thornton. Defense right on her.
Off the mark there with the three.
Lexi Brown on the wing. Guarded by Charles. And the basket by Brown.
Showing she is more than just a shooter. Lexi Brown takes it inside for two.
On the wing, Kayla Thornton. Pass is on Delasini. Outside Charles. Now here is Thornton. Guarded by Wheeler. And they pick up two.
She might be undersized as a 6'1" forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch. Finds ways to score down low.
Outside Wheeler. And here's Malunga.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Golden State leading. Right side Charles. Pass to Rupert. Now Zondelasini. Thornton left side. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of her since halftime, and she just didn't really have a whole lot working for her in the first half.
Takes the three. A rebound by Thornton. Malunga, good.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Thornton outside. Pass to Charles. No good on the three. Here's Brown. The three ball. And out of bounds, the Valkyries will take it. Here's Charles. Pass is on Delasini. Now here is Thornton. The three is up. Wnba with the rebound. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense. Just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And I like to see it.
Dominique Malunga. 2 shots.
Shooting two.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, they'd have loved to cut it to one there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
From the arc, Wnba pulls it in.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Wheeler. Pass to Horston to take the lead. She's off on that one. Here's Billings. She's covered by Wnba. Here's Hayes. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
Just didn't make the catch. I mean, she must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Gabby Williams.
Seattle trailing here.
Hey, y'all right here.
Pass to Wheeler to the inside. Shot's good by Wnba.
Well, since her days as an All-American, Wnba has a wide array of post moves.
And here's Hayes. Shot to end the cold run. The rebound by Malunga.
They had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Misses the wing three.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Now here is Hayes. She's covered closely, and she comes up with the deuce.
What a feel-good story, right? I mean, she has been much more effective in the second half than she was in the first.
Pass to Wheeler. Looking to end her cold spell. Here's Williams. Seattle calls timeout.
Ooh, clearly in a lot of pain. They're going to call timeout so the trainer can take a look at her.
Pulls up on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Shot clock at 6. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Picked by Wnba. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Hayes for 3. No good there.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Outside Williams. To take the lead. Hits it from three-point range.
Another 3. And the D hoping they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half.
The Valkyries trail. Pass to Wnba. Here's Hayes. Now here's Wnba. 5 on the clock. Magbagor with the rejection. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Valkyrie's able to keep possession. And you gotta be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this one.
Reads the play well and gets herself in the air at the perfect moment. Terrific denial.
Three from the inbound. Magbagor grabs the miss. Sykes outside. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Just stay close to her. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Back to Hayes. There's the triple. And it's hauled in by Magbagor. Seattle in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sykes. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
They want to put themselves in front right here.
To the middle. Back Benlay, defended by Magligore. Tries to break her ice, and she was fouled in the act of shooting. An opportunity for a three-point play.
For your Valkyries, Tammy Benlay, shooting one.
And that one misses. Here's Sykes. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
With a detailed offensive approach, Williams understands how to attack at the right times.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
You know, Brittany Sykes is a player who shines defensively. She has exceptionally sharp instincts for forcing turnovers and just being an all-around menace on the floor.
And so she's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
She's the player you want at the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
Pass to Fagbenlay. Out to the wing. Foot shot on the way. It's hauled in by Williams. Seattle with the ball. And here's Ogumake. He's guarded by Williams.
We're seeing Ogumake's leadership down the stretch. If her team needs a bucket, they're confident she'll deliver.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over. Benlay, defended by Magligore. Benlay can't hit.
Nearly got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Now here is Ogumake. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Second personal.
That one on Billings.
You know, I like the discipline I'm seeing from Wnba. She's as skilled at getting to the line as just about anyone.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. convert on the second. That one misses. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. She's guarded by Sykes. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, you know, just hope for some misses.
Yeah, but they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. And she is unable to get the second one. Golden State with the ball. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. Tiffany Hayes for 3. She can't hit that time. And so it's Seattle winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. You know, really with that crowd amped up. Everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
And that'll wrap it up. Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Minnesota Lynx. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. And tonight, we have a pair of teams that highlight the value of strong teamwork. Gotta love it.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, they're two of the best passing teams in the league. The chemistry on both sides is pretty obvious.
And they're also two of the smartest teams. We're not going to see a lot of wasted possessions or careless turnovers here tonight.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Out to the wing. Chelsea Gray for 3. Offensive board. It's good.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Shepard. Pass to Heidemann. Here's Smith. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
Incredible timing by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", that helps, but her defensive IQ also helps her deny opponents, too.
Now here's Parker Tyus. Here's Wilson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
The D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Got that one up quick.
Zero fear. As soon as she gets the rock, Collier ready to fire.
Pass to Wilson. Now here is Lloyd. She's guarded by Williams. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
And here's Heidemann. The screen by Collier. Now Heidemann. The tray. And Nafisa Collier hits from deep.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
Outside Lloyd. Back to Young. Pass to Lloyd. Shoots the 3. And it's Collier with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Shepard. Smith. She's guarded by Wilson. Pulls it. Smith, no good. The Aces leading. Waived back in 2022, Alana Smith has had quite the rise.
What a journey it's been. I mean, she was basically out of the league. Fast forward to 2024, she's starting in WNBA Finals games as a key member for the Lynx. The Australian never gave up on her dreams.
Took advantage of some shoddy feed there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Pass to Heidemann. Smith. Collier, guarded by Young. Collier gets the bucket.
Well, it's a player who does use the mid-range. It's part of what makes Collier difficult to defend. She can score from everywhere on the offensive end.
Now here's Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Collier. She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
You simply cannot say enough about the quarter she's having. I mean, every one of her attempts has gone down.
Now here's Wilson. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
You like to see it. She's been working really hard to get good looks, and it's paying off here early.
Pass to Heidemann. Now here's Shepard. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Guarded by Young. Collier can't get it to go.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Here's Gray. Back to Lloyd. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
Pass to Williams. Here's Heidemann. And here's Shepard. Nafisa Collier for three. Another miss by Nafisa Collier. Now Gray. Back to Wilson. Shoots over Williams. And it's Wilson missing. The Lynx trailing. Collier outside. Shepard the screen. Three-pointer. Again, Nafisa Collier missing. Pass to Lloyd. The three. That's no good, and she's now missed two and made two. Outside Williams. Now Smith. To end the drought. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down.
Wilson. Lloyd. Out to Gray. Jacks up a three. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, it's two straight from long range.
Now here's Williams. There's the triple. Rebound by Parker Tyus. Outside Young. Pass to Lloyd. Back to Young. There's the three. And the aces, another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Now here's Shepard. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Smith, she's guarded by Wilson. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far.
What an incredible run by the Lynx to the 2024 WNBA Finals.
Winning a clutch Game 5 against Connecticut in the semifinals and taking the liberty to 5 in the finals. That deciding game went to overtime, and the Lynx were pretty much one play away from winning it all.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Young. Takes the three. Cans it from downtown.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Here's Shepard. And here's Heidemann. Smith inside. She's guarded by Wilson. To stop the run. Shot's good by Smith.
Using that 6'4" length, Alana Smith converts down low.
Now here's Gray. Lets the three fly. And the aces, another three.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Collier. She's got 9. Pass to Shepard. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Gray outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gustafson. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Well, if you're coaching this team, you love that trip. Gustafson with the ball in the paint, able to get to the line, and that's a good possession.
And the first one at the line is good. good on the second, so she makes both. Here's McBride. The kick out to Williams. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Aces. Gray outside. Here's Evans. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Aces ahead, leading by 14. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to the hustle. That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
And here are the Aces now. Pass to Bell. Back to Gray. Fires the three. They get it back. Smith. And another miss by Las Vegas. Here's Minnesota. Down by 12 from about 19 feet. Here's McBride. And the layup's good off the glass.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets. And I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Here's Bell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
A key member of the 2024 Minnesota team that went to the finals, Courtney Williams.
She was top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting that season, was Minnesota's 3rd leading scorer on that playoff run, showed some serious two-way guard abilities.
5 on the clock. Williams can't get it to go.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Bell.
Carlton defending.
Bell can't hit.
Carlton with it.
On the wing, Courtney Williams. And the lead is down inside single digits.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off the pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Timeout called the Aces. Aces making a switch. And here are the Aces now. Nothing offensively from them yet in this second quarter. Here's Bell. Good on the three-point shot. Here's Williams. Right outside. Puts it up. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
And they have got to put a body on her, because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
And it's good. 2 points.
The moment Melissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Melissa is so hard to stop.
Pass to Carlton. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Melissa Smith.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Offensive rebound. That's basket number 2 with her 3rd shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
Excellent follow-up play by Smith. She has a good awareness for where the ball is going and gets there to send it back.
For 3, Kayla McBride drains it from beyond the arc.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier.
Screen by Smith. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. That's her 4th miss from the floor, and she's made 2 of her shots. Outside Williams. Las Vegas grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Bell.
Carlton defending.
And the basket by Lloyd.
Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
Back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23. The Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Now here's Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Lynx ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Las Vegas Aces.
On Friday, they go back home and will be hosting the Seattle Storm. Then on Sunday, and coming into town will be the Indiana Fever.
And for that game against the Sun, on paper, they should be expected to come away with the win. But this might be one of those trap games where they can let it get away from them if they're not focused.
You have to keep your concentration and take care of business. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding tip.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead. The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the 2-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Now here's Carlton.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Lloyd with it. McBride covering. Chelsea Gray for 3. And the Aces another 3.
Her first triple of the second quarter. 3rd of the game.
Pass to Carlton. Pulls up from the top of the key. Wilson pulls it down. Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
And we're about a quarter into the regular season. And I know you both have some clear championship favorites, but you're usually wrong, so I probably shouldn't listen to them.
Well, I have a couple of teams in mind, that's for sure. But it's always dangerous to make predictions this early into the season.
It's not like you. Usually you're making predictions about everything. There's still a lot of time, Brian and Blake. Things can change. There could be a blockbuster trade or a major injury that shifts the balance of power. So sorry, I'm not naming teams here.
Both teams changing it up here. Now Young. She's got 6. Over McBride and stolen by Smith. McBride right side from outside the arc. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Aces. They've led by as many as 14 points.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
To the wing on the left. For three, Nafisa Collier. Jackie Young the rebound.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
And a 2024 Defensive Player of the Year, Nafisa Collier.
And what's great about her winning the award, Collier does her defense with positioning and reading the game. At 6'1", she's got unique traits for a DPOY.
She's taken a solid opening quarter and built on it here in the second.
And here's Collier.
She's got 9.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware, and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Here's Williams. She has 6. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, Colstrek offensively, they need a bucket.
Pass to McBride. And here's Smith, covered by Smith. Clock at 6. Over Smith. No good. Unable to end this run. Here's Lloyd. Over to the left wing. Here's Wilson.
It's hauled in by Smith.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Here's Lloyd. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
Such a fearless competitor. Jewel Lloyd is not afraid to go into contact on the way up.
Well, it's a bit odd seeing Jewel Lloyd out there not in a Storm uniform, you know?
Yeah, from going first overall in 2015 to 6 All-Star appearances, 2 titles. Lloyd spent her first 10 seasons with the Storm, and no doubt she's still got plenty of fans in Seattle.
And she makes the first.
Oh, a great player in this league for a long time. Jewel Lloyd took home the 2023 scoring title.
Yeah, scoring almost 25 points per game. If you remember when Stewie left Seattle, Lloyd picked up the scoring load, proving she is more than capable of being a #1 option.
When it comes to winning, you do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, 1 losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Here's Heidemann. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now, here's Shepard. Smith outside. Shot to stop the drought. Chelsea Gray grabs the miss.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
A pretty savvy passer, Lloyd knows how to spot those open opportunities.
Pass to Shepard. Now Collier. Guarded by Young. The fadeaway. Collier gets the bucket.
A little fancy with the fadeaway on that one, guys.
Las Vegas dictating the flow. And here's Lloyd. From the arc. It's hauled in by Smith.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And here are the aces now. Lloyd with it. 15 points in the game. And stolen by Nafisa Collier. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Heidemann, no good. Wilson in the post. McBride covering. And Wilson gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
For three, Kayla McBride. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Aces on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. And, you know, Jewel Lloyd has been really making it happen, guys.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Now here's Gray. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Today we're seeing what Lloyd can do. Put the ball in the bucket over and over. Her diverse skill set, it allows her to rack up some points.
Here's Shepard. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Collier. And she can't bank that one in. Now Gray. Pass to Young. The three is up. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Smith for three. Drops in the tray.
A big part of Smith's value, Atlanta can hit threes and space the floor as a big.
Pass to Wilson. Lloyd with it. Williams there. Wilson picks up the loose ball, but she was in the back court, so they'll give it up.
Another turnover for them, but guys, really on the whole, when you look at this game, I think they've done a good job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And here's Heidemann. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Smith outside. Williams. The screen by Collier. Williams can't get it to go.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Call out the screen! Call out the screen!
Here's Wilson. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two. And not only has A'ja Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's added that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with A'ja Wilson is, what can she do?
Well, after winning her third MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than A'ja Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
This Lynx squad struggling. Pass to Heidemann. Fires from 14, and she didn't get quite enough under that one.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant. Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
And here are the Lynx now.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And she makes that one.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today, because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Yo, watch it.
Here's Gray. 9 points in the game.
Hey, yo, right here.
Out to Lloyd. Launches a three. Heidemann grabs the miss.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Pass to Williams. Over Lloyd. Williams can't get it to go.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Now here's Young. 6 points for her. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. And here are the Lynx now. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Pass to Heidemann. Here's Shepard. Here's Williams on the money from 12 feet away.
Oh, if you want to be a scoring guard like Williams, it helps tremendously when you can hit mid-range jumpers.
Gray outside. And here's Lloyd. Wilson, covered by Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
Collier outside. Wing shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now here is Lloyd. 18 points for her. Shoots over Williams, and Lloyd gets it to go.
That's what makes Lloyd so dangerous. She scores everywhere on the floor, even places like the mid-range.
To the middle. Makes it off the glass.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
Pass to Wilson. And stolen by Collier. The pull-up. Now Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shepard. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Now here's Young. She has 6. Wilson. Out to the wing. Gray right side. The wing jumper off target. Collier outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. Nice defense from Asia Wilson. And here are the aces now. Gray outside. Now here's Young. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Williams. Down low. Collier. Started by Young. In the basket by Collier.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Now here's Wilson. He's got 12.
Because of Smith's ability to read opponents effectively, she's able to be just a quality shot blocker.
And how about that replay? You got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, and really that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Here's Young. She has 6. Gray outside. They need this. The shot, no good. Carlton with it. Looking for a first basket still in this one.
And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. Well, the Aces are very serious about winning.
Now here's McBride. She's got 10.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Here's Gray. She's got 9. Out of bounds. It'll be Lynx ball. The Aces making a change here. And here are the Lynx now. They trail by 18. McBride outside. Over Evans. And the Lynx miss again. And here are the Aces now. Pass to Bell. Back to Gray. From past the arc. Here's Smith. And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Here's Carlton. Now Sherrod. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Carlton. That 3 off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. On the wing, Dana Evans. Back to Gray. From downtown, drains the three-pointer.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
McBride outside. Pass to Sherrod. The kick out to McBride. They need this. The shot, no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Aces on top, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. Getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Back to Williams. Here's the three. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Now here is Lloyd. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Carlton. McBride up top, guarded by Young. They set the pick. Let's go with a three. Las Vegas grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Lloyd from long range. He can't hit that time. Williams with it. Picked up by Lloyd. Young with the steal. Pass to Gustafson. Lloyd. Three-pointer. The Aces with another miss. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. And Bell pulls it down. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Lloyd. Launches it. Gets it to go from downtown.
She's on her way to putting up a big three-point total.
Now Carlton. Williams. And again, no good by Minnesota. Here's Bell. Carlton defending. Jackie Young from outside. It's hauled in by Williams.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Tries the spin move. Good D by Nalissa Smith. Jackie Young on the wing. McBride covering. Young's shot is off.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Carlton on the wing. Outside Williams. This one for three. Gustafson with the rebound.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
To the wing, right side. Bell. The Aces with another miss. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And the ball movement by Williams, excellent in finding her teammates in spots where they can score.
Pass to Bell. And here's Young. Now Bell shoots a three. And that's collected by Kayla McBride. Gustafson with the rebound. Here's Bell. She's guarded by Williams. Chalk up two right there.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Minnesota calls a timeout. So the Lynx now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Courtney Williams for 3. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Lloyd. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Here's Gray. Here's Bell. Here's Wilson. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. Here's Minnesota. McBride outside. Outside Williams. Courtney Williams missing again.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Lloyd. The 3. The shot from 20 feet. No luck on that one. Now here's Carlton. Guarded closely. Now here's McBride. Sinks the triple.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the result.
Now here's Gray. Lloyd. McBride covering. Outside Lloyd. Shot to end the cold run. Some solid defense from Kayla McBride.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Williams can't get it to go. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here's Gray to the inside. Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Pass to McBride. And the Lynx, another 3.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
And the Aces call time here. Deciding to change it up. Pass to Gray, and stolen by Nafisa Collier. It's stolen by Jackie Young. Now here's Gray. Now here's Wilson, covered by Smith. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith. Here's Minnesota. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Shepard, he's guarded by Parker Tyus. Pass to Heidemann. And the links, another three.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Wilson. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot no good, a bit short. Collier with it. Now Heidemann. Pass to Collier. Shoots over Young. Another one falls for Minnesota.
And watch out. Once Collier finds her rhythm, she's lethal. Have to appreciate her aggressive attitude.
Gray outside. Wilson the screen. Banked in off the glass.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear, no matter what the lead is. It's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour. Well, their offense is kicking the gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now here is Lloyd from deep. And it's Gray missing.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything they can do.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's gotten every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Back to Lloyd. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Smith. So the Aces win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them a chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up. Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight we've got the Los Angeles Sparks playing against the Minnesota Lynx. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
Here we go.
And already this Minnesota crowd is fired up. There's some serious buzz in the building tonight.
Well, you know, in terms of WNBA titles won, the Lynx and the Sparks are up there in league history. So this is a special game for these Minnesota fans.
And so for the Sparks. They're trying to get a leg up in the season series. They've split the first 2 games against Minnesota. The offensive rebound. Wnba. And it's rejected.
Well, that's why opponents fear Shepard. The combination of length and athleticism makes her a solid shot blocker.
Pass to Heidemann. The 3. It's up and it's off the mark. 1 up, 1 not down.
No doubt, when it comes to Minnesota, Nafisa Collier is the leader of this team.
I mean, she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there. She's been a defensive player of the year. But Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx.
Now here's Shepard. Pass to Heidemann. Collier. And a miss there on the triple. Now Van Loo. Outside Plum. Stevens. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Collier. Pass to Heidemann. The screen by Collier. Heidemann, no good.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Outside Plum.
Julie Van Loo on the wing. Jackson.
Pass to Van Loo. 6 to shoot. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Here's Williams. Takes it out to Collier. And count it from 19 feet away.
Yeah, when Nafisa Collier, you know, a player that chips in everywhere, including the mid-range.
Outside Plum. Pass to Van Loo. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Count the basket.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Plum. Now Shepard. For 3, Nafisa Collier. Stevens grabs the board.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Plum. And that one comes off the assist by Van Loo.
One of the best skills Plum has, her release. It's so fast, especially off the feet.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the basket by Collier.
She presents a defender with a serious challenge. Pretty much always.
Wnba sets a screen. Van Loo for 3. Rebound by the Lynx. Pass to Williams. Back to Collier. Shoots over Plum. Collier, that's good.
How about that shot going in for Collier? Looked like the contact might disrupt her. Guess it didn't.
Now here's Plum. Wnba right side. Back to Plum. Let's go with a 3. Shepard pulls it in. The Lynx trailing. Pass to Williams. Shepard. She's guarded by Stevens. Here's Collier. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Plum. Pass to Jackson. Outside Plum. It's good from long range. Well, we're just a little bit into the season, but we're getting a good sense of who the standout teams are.
That could change, though. I mean, a lot can happen between now and the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the ups and downs are hard to predict. No question. There could be injuries, there could be trades. There are no sure things this early in the season.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. You kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Oh.
Hamby misses. And here are the Lynx now. Trailing by 5. Pass to Heidemann. Shepard. Now here's Collier. She's guarded by Plum. And it's Collier missing.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish, which is in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
From past the arc. Rebound by the Lynx. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Lynx miss again.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here.
Number 77, Kayla McBride.
Hamby up top. Clock at 6. Alana Smith with a defensive effort. Pass to Williams. Back to McBride. To the middle. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Here's Stevens. Plum. She's guarded by Williams. Now here's Van Loo. Back to Plum. Outside for Van Loo. They grab their own miss. Jackson outside. Back to Hamby. Over Smith. And the basket by Hamby.
You can see just how solid Hamby's mechanics are. Picks a shot she likes and sends it right in.
Smith outside for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Took out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
The Sparks with the lead. Outside Stevens. Pass to Jackson. Plum. There's the triple. And here is Stevens. Second shot opportunity. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And, you know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
And the Sparks trading for Kelsey Plum. What a major statement from that front office.
Yeah, they gave up the 2nd overall pick in 2025 to get Kelsey. I think it was a solid move. The Sparks have lacked an elite scoring guard like Plum, and it's sending a clear message. We don't just want to win, we want to win now.
Now here's Aleman from deep. Here's Cannon. And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
Boy, Brian, already they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Oh, it's incredible seeing the effort level and the intensity they're bringing here. They're just beasting on the boards. I love their physicality. Rugged play under the boards. That's showing some real backbone.
Here's Peely. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 throws for her. And it's on Bridget Carlton.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And the first one falls for her. When you talk about the history of this great league, Minnesota went on one of the most dominant runs ever.
From 2011 to 2017, the Lynx went to 6 finals in 7 seasons, capturing 3 titles. With how hard it is to win in the W, in the amount of parity we have in the league right now, I'm not sure we're going to see something like that again anytime soon.
You know, it's hard to believe, but the Sparks haven't been to the playoffs since the 2020 wobble.
Yeah, before this dry spell, they have been in 9 straight postseasons. But since they've lost some stars, some legends, and it hasn't been the same in LA, they're hoping this group can turn things around and make it back to the playoffs.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Peely. She's covered closely. Fades. It's good.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Sparks ahead. They're up by 11. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
Simple. Defense, defense, defense so far. And they have really clamped up.
Say it one more time, Tim. Defense?
Defense.
Every shooter that challenges their defense has had a hand in their face. That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Pass to Carlton. McBride. On the money with the open jumper. Healy with it. Here's Burrell. Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. Pass to Peely. Burrell. And here is Aleman. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Inside. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now here's Aleman. She's guarded by Williams. Minnesota trailing. For 3, Kayla McBride. That one is off.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed. Pass on Aleman.
Buchanan. The Sparks, no good that time either. Now here's Carlton. Not a lot of room. Williams. Right outside. Again, Minnesota.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now here's Aleman. She's guarded by Williams. Shot to stop the drought. That one drops for her.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Pass to Carlton. Back to Williams. For three. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for her. 1 for 4 shooting.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catching fire. She'll eat you alive.
Right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Pass to Aleman. Tries a three. Rebound by the Lynx. Outside Williams. The second chance effort, and she sinks the layup.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
Here's Aleman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Burrell. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Up for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her 3-point attempt.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Right outside. The screen by Collier. Lots of room. And McBride is good for 3.
Now, they dug themselves in the hole in the first quarter, but they're starting to shoot it much better now.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the kinks, and they're starting to put it together like a puzzle right now.
Up top, Plum. Jackson. Pass to Stevens. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Van Loo. And she can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Lots to love about Nafisa Collier and her game. What do you like the most, though, Jesse?
As you said, Blake, there is a lot of things that Nafisa does very well. I mean, she can score, rebound, defend, play make. Collier's ability to do it all. Be versatile. That's my favorite.
So both teams changing it up here. The Sparks with the lead. Pass to Plum. Jackson. Here's Van Loo. Here's the 3.
Some solid defense from Kayla McBride.
Nothing's going down for her today.
Here's Carlton, and she uses the glass on the layup.
Don't underestimate Collier's ability as a distributor. She'll make passes that make you say, wow.
Now Plum, 5 points in the game. Pass to Vanley. Here's Stevens, covered by Smith. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith.
Stay away from Smith, an excellent shot blocker.
Stevens, that's good.
Well, you gotta like her shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Collier. She has 7. Shoots the 3. Kelsey Plum comes up with the rebound.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
Demonstrating how dangerous she can be from deep. But Plum doesn't lack confidence in firing the 3 ball.
Smith outside. Off target from 3-point range.
You can't let your ego run on offense, and you could see she really wanted to answer that made 3 with a 3 of her own.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her a few chances at the free throw. After just 15 starts in a rookie season, Cameron Brink unfortunately suffered a torn ACL.
Yeah, a horrible break for Cameron and the LA Sparks. She went 2nd overall in 2024. A two-way star you can build around. It is great to have her back in action for LA.
And the Sparks call time here. That free throw, no good.
You can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
And she sinks the second. Here's Collier. She has 7. Pass to McBride. Back to Collier. Wide open. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And Collier knows she has the green light to take these shots. Love how fast she makes decisions.
Wnba outside. Back to Plum. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
2 more three-point field goals for her here in the second quarter. Somebody has got to get a hand up.
Pass to Shepard. To the paint. Nafisa Collier draws the double team. Rejected by De'Erica Hamby. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Yeah, and the floor really opened up for her there.
And that was not a good reaction from the defense.
Yeah, they look real slow.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Collier gets the bucket.
Well, it's tough to contain Collier in her well-rounded offensive game. She just has so many moves she can turn to.
Outside Plum. Stevens the screen. Off the mark there with the three.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Here's Collier. Another miss by Nafisa Collier. Vanloo with it. Pass to Jackson. Stevens. She's guarded by Shepard. Outside Plum. No good from outside.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Collier outside. And here's Shepard. She's guarded by Stevens. Back to Collier. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, anytime she steps out there, Nafisa Collier, a threat to drop 20 or more, she is on one tonight.
Outside Plum. Pass to Vanloo. This one for three. No good. And so we've reached the end of the first half of the play. The Sparks on top, leading by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. The second half just about to get going here. You have to like what we're seeing from Nafisa Collier.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down. And so far, they haven't found the answer for her. And there might not be one.
The Lynx trailing. Pass to Williams. Out to the left wing. Heidemann. For three, Nafisa Collier. A rebound by Vanloo.
Good job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
You have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight.
Had a nice open look right there.
Well, when you get in the pick and roll, Plum can shoot out of it, drive, pass. How do you defend that?
Well, it wasn't an easy start to the career of Kelsey Plum, but she's made serious strides.
Well, she goes first overall in 2017, scores about 9 points per game, her first 3. Misses 2020, but then after that injury, a perennial all-star, scoring about 18 per contest.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Ugly start to the second half, missing their first 4. They need to get on track.
Count it. Good.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Here's Williams. Baked in off the glass.
They got one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third quarter.
So it's the Sparks now. And here's Vanloo. Wnba sets a screen. And it's off from three-point range.
There's 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And Williams gets it to go.
You know, she might be 5'8", but Williams has tons of different ways to finish at the hoop. Hard to stop.
Stevens the screen. Vanloo for 3. Minnesota grabs the miss.
Well, she's definitely a threat to beat. So it just hasn't been going for her tonight. You might want to avoid that shot for a while.
Shepard, the screen. Pass to Heidemann. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Offensive board. Stevens with it. Shepard's there. 5 on the clock. Here's Plum. No good from 11 feet. And here are the Lynx now. A 12-point game. Smith. She's covered by Hamby. Pass to Shepard. And here's Collier. The three-pointer is on target.
Because of Collier's ability to space the floor, she gives her team a deeper offensive identity.
Now here's Van Loo. She's guarded closely. Outside Plum. Pass to Jackson. Now Van Loo. Tries to snap the cold streak. Shepard pulls it in. Collier outside. Heidemann. Back to Collier. And the Lynx, another three.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now Plum. She's got 16. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Kelsey Plum again missing. And they've been getting it done at both ends during this run.
Yeah, you know, for me at least, it's tough to say where they've been better, offensively or defensively.
Back to Collier. Lets the three fly. Stevens grabs the board. The Sparks leading. Now here's Plum. Hamby sets a screen. To the inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
And that's the Erica Hamby's favorite place to operate. Just terrific inside.
Timeout.
Minnesota calls a timeout. You gotta like what Kelsey Plum has done in this game.
She's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up on her jersey at all times. Give her an 8, and guess what? She's going to drop in another 3.
Ride. Defended by Van Loo. Back to Collier. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. The shot by Collier, no good.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Outside Stevens. Pass to Jackson. Van Loo. Here's Hamby. Good on the bucket.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Williams sets the screen. Now here's McBride. The three-pointer, no good. Pass to Plum. Jackson. Here's Hamby. And that one's good.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Back to Collier. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Keeps her head up and looks for open teammates. That style of play will keep Collier around for a while.
And the Sparks call time here.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Sparks making a change here. Wnba outside. Julie Van Loo for three. Can't hit that one.
She is frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, the fact that she can't hit anything from out there, or the fact that she keeps on trying to.
The three. Shot is good by Sherrod.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And what a 2024 season it was for the Canadian Bridget Carleton. By far, her best in the W.
Finished top 3 in most improved player voting, tripling her scoring average from the year before. And her shooting is just absolutely elite. Carleton over 44% from deep in 2024.
Shooting two.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Lynx trailing. Right outside. Collier. Buries it down low.
Excellent body control inside. Collier shows she can adjust to airtight defense.
Here's Van Loo. Puts up a three. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity. I mean, everything is going right for them.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hamby. The Sparks, no good that time either. Here's Minnesota. They trail by 6. Pass to Carleton. The three ball. That one doesn't drop.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
They double her with Collier. Here's Wnba. Van Loo. Misses the three.
Well, she had 1 3 in the first half, but so far in the second, she's come up empty.
Carlton up top. Off target with the three. Now the Sparks with it. At one point, they led by 16. Aleman with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
The intensity of Wnba, great at going up strong, forcing the issue.
At the line for the away team, Wnba. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So she makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line, Blake.
And here's Sherrod. To the middle. Releases. Nails the baby hook.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Lemon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Plum. Cannon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wnba. Count it.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Sparks ahead, up by 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Now here's Aleman. Pass to Plum from the arc. The shot, no good. Now here's Carlton. Defense is right there. Now Williams fires from deep. That shot off. Right side Plum. Tries to save it. And out of bounds, the Loose will take it.
She didn't get her hands up in time. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's McBride. Pass to Carlton. From downtown. And Peely pulls it down. The Sparks with the lead. Plum from outside. She can't get that one to fall.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball. She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Pass to Aleman. Shoots a 3. The Sparks, no good that time either.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Courtney Williams for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And she had one in the first as well. And look, we all know that she can be dangerous from downtown, so the defense can't forget about her.
Now Burrell watches it. It's not going to go for her.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. The Sparks grab the miss. At one point, they led by 16.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
They've had their chances. They're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten things up execution-wise.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Courtney Williams for three. It's hauled in by Burrell.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
Wnba from outside, off the mark.
Well, the team has gotten it done here, despite her play here in this game. Still not getting a bucket. Can you believe that?
To the right side. It's hauled in by Burrell. Past Wnba. Trying her luck from deep. Doesn't go for her. The Lynx trailing. Right outside. Takes the three. Pans it from downtown.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Pass to Plum. Fires for three. Gets it to go from downtown.
She's on her way to putting up a big three-point total.
Carlton with it. Takes the three. And the Lynx another three.
She's pouring it on in the second half. Really a much better showing than she had before the break.
Pass to Plum. Three-pointer. And the Sparks another three.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. They sure add up.
Right outside. Now Carlton. Shot clock at 5. Outside Williams. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Outside Plum. From deep. Again, Kelsey Plum missing. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
What a great performance in this half. Now, she didn't really play as well in the first, but you know that she's someone who can turn it around in a hurry.
Wnba, she's guarded by Williams. Plum from outside, drains the three-pointer.
They have got to get a hand in her face. I mean, she is unconscious from downtown.
Pass to McBride. And here's Carlton. That falls. Great assist by Karen McBride.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
Been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Plum. Again, Kelsey Plum missing.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Offensive board. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
She just used her height that time down low. That's a pretty hard play to defend against.
Now here's Wnba. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Plum. Again, Kelsey Plum missing.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now McBride. She's guarded by Plum. To take the lead. And McBride lays it in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Left side Plum. The three is up. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down? I'm alone, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. Freeze in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down? I'm alone, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. Freeze in your face while your wrist locked. You know what they came to see. Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bit squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down?
Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Lynx now. 2-point game. Pass to Williams. Back to Collier. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
Yes, stepping up when it matters the most. Collier demanding the ball late in games. What a quality to have.
And the Sparks with possession here. Jackson outside. To the paint. Pass to Stevens. Misses the baby hook.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Collier gets the bucket.
You talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Well, they never hung their heads, even when they were down big earlier. They were really composed, never got desperate, and credit the coach for keeping them in it.
Exactly. Stay with your game plan.
And the basket by Hamby.
The moment not scaring Hamby, a leader. She takes pleasure in hitting the big shots.
And here's Williams. Collier guarded by Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so we'll shoot two. First, and that will put them up 2. Rosie gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
She's got ice water in her veins, guys. No way she's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
Pass to Hamby. Minnesota grabs the miss. Now Shepard. Courtney Williams for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Big moment. Williams' combination of handles and shooting ability make her a tremendous option for late games.
Now here's Jackson. She's guarded by Williams. Jackson gets the bucket.
What a beautiful play inside. Using that height advantage just to lay the ball up and in when they really needed a basket.
Pass to Shepard. Here's the teardrop, and she lays it in.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
And the Sparks call time here. Kelsey Plum connects. What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
What a big shot by Plum, a WNBA champion. Kelsey, very comfortable in these moments.
Sinks it.
I respect Collier's ability to show poise under pressure. You don't always see that from younger players.
Pass to Hamby. Now Vanley. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
Team foul. At the line for your Minnesota Lynx, Alana Smith. 2 shots.
And that hurts as she doesn't get the first one to fall. Really trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases their lead to 6. To the wing on the left. Pass to Hamby. Jackson outside. That 3 off the mark. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Natisha Heidemann. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And
this one is out of reach, and I really don't know what they're thinking with the timeout here.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game.
And in the meantime, ruining our plans for after the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Well, give them credit for continuing to battle, but this one's just about dead.
Yeah, they're just delaying the inevitable at this point. Even if they miss the free throws, there's just not enough time left.
I mean, you like the spirit, but come on, let's all go home.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time, and he really wanted that one.
I'm sure she would have liked to nail all of them at this drive, but that's good enough to end this one.
So we see the Leafs get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, it felt like they never had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up